Welcome to Singapore World Level Chemistry. The topic is redox reactions. I am John Louis, International Memory Coach and your chemistry teacher. So, in our earlier chapters, we have learnt various types of chemical reactions. The first four types of chemical reactions, what we learnt already are combination reaction, single displacement reaction, double displacement reaction, and decomposition reaction. See, I'm not going to dwell much on this now because already we have learnt it. You can go back and watch the previous chapter videos. In this chapter, what we are going to learn is what is oxidation reaction and what is reduction reaction. So both put together is known as redox reaction. So why it is known as redox reaction and why they are put together? Because oxidation reaction and reduction reaction takes place simultaneously. It cannot happen alone. When oxidation takes place, reduction also takes place. One part of the reaction will be oxidation reaction, other half of the reaction will be reduction reaction. That is why put together it is known as redox reaction. Red comes from reduction and ox comes from oxidation. That's why it is known as redox reaction. Now let us try to understand what is oxidation reaction separately and reduction reaction separately, and then we will learn combinedly why it is known as redox reaction. Now let's take oxidation reaction. So let us take this reaction. Magnesium plus oxygen gives magnesium oxide. See, already we have learned in a chemical reaction what all the chemical substances react together are called reactants, and what is obtained or what is formed in that chemical reaction are called products. So here magnesium oxide is product, magnesium and oxygen are reactants. So the arrow mark is pointing from reactant side to product side. That means they react together to give. That is what is the meaning of this arrow mark. All these things already we know it very well. Okay. And this number 2 mg and here 2 mgo, these are all balanced number, which also is very clear to us from the earlier chapters. Okay, now let us try to understand what is meant by oxidation here. So here it is magnesium, reactant side it is magnesium, the product side it is magnesium oxide. So what change has taken place? To magnesium oxide. Oxygen is added to magnesium. Am I right? Magnesium has gained oxygen to form magnesium oxide. Therefore, magnesium is said to be oxidized. And this reaction is known as oxidation reaction. Magnesium to magnesium oxide conversion is oxidation reaction. So, what is the definition? When a substance gains oxygen in a chemical reaction, it is said to be oxidized. Here magnesium gains oxygen to form magnesium oxide, therefore magnesium is oxidized. This reaction is called oxidation reaction. Hope you understood what is oxidation. Now let us try to understand reduction separately. What is meant by reduction? So now let us take this chemical reaction. Zinc reacts with copper 2 oxide. So these two are reactants. Gives zinc oxide plus copper. These two are products. Okay, now in this reaction, if you take copper 2 oxide in the reactant side, is converted into what? Copper. So what change has taken place? So oxygen is missing. Am I right? Copper 2 oxide loses oxygen to form copper in this reaction. Therefore, it has undergone reduction. It has undergone reduction. So what is meant by reduction then? When a chemical substance loses oxygen in a chemical reaction, it is said to be reduced. So here copper 2 oxide loses oxygen to form copper. Therefore, copper 2 oxide is reduced. So this reaction, copper 2 oxide to copper, is called reduction. Is it clear? Hope with this example and definition, everything should be clear to you. Okay, now let us try to understand both oxidation and reduction together. So that is what is known as redox reaction. Oxidation and reduction put together is known as redox reaction. See, oxidation and reduction reaction usually take place together simultaneously. That I already told you. Reactions of this type are called redox reactions. So let us take this chemical reaction. Same chemical reaction what we have seen no last. Zinc plus copper 2 oxide gives zinc oxide plus copper. Now let us take zinc. So what change has taken place in zinc? So zinc gained oxygen, isn't it? Therefore, it has undergone oxidation. And what happened to copper 2 oxide? It has lost oxygen to form copper, or copper 2 oxide loses oxygen to form copper. Therefore, it has undergone reduction. So both oxidation and reduction takes place simultaneously here. So one part of the reaction is oxidation, The other part of the reaction is reduction. So that is why it is known as redox reaction. So both the reaction will take place simultaneously, but we need to understand which part of the chemical reaction is oxidation and which part is the reduction reaction. That we have to be very clear about. Okay, so now what is oxidizing agent and reducing agent? A substance that causes oxidation is called oxidizing agent. A substance that causes reduction is called reducing agent. Again, we take the same example, zinc plus copper 2 oxide gives zinc oxide plus copper. So we already have learned zinc is oxidized to zinc oxide, copper 2 oxidized is reduced to copper. This already we have learned. Okay. Now, which causes oxidation? So, zinc is oxidized to zinc oxide. Which makes that oxidation possible? This copper 2 oxide oxidizes zinc to zinc oxide. Therefore, copper oxide or copper 2 oxide is the oxidizing agent. What's the definition says? A substance that causes oxidation is called oxidizing agent. So, here copper 2 oxide oxidizes zinc to zinc oxide. Therefore, copper 2 oxide is oxidizing agent. Okay, what happened to copper oxide here? Copper oxide is converted into copper. So what change has taken place? So copper 2 oxide loses oxygen to form copper. Therefore it has undergone reduction. What causes that reduction to take place? Zinc. So zinc reduces copper 2 oxide into copper. Therefore zinc is a reducing agent. So zinc has undergone oxidation but acts as a reducing agent. Copper 2 oxide has undergone reduction but acts as an oxidizing agent. So from this what is very clear? The substance that has undergone oxidation is a reducing agent. The substance that has undergone reduction is the oxidizing agent. Very simple. Okay, now let us try to understand for this equation, chemical reaction. So magnesium plus oxygen gives magnesium oxide. So magnesium converted into magnesium oxide by what? By oxygen. See, oxygen causes that magnesium to get oxidized to magnesium oxide. Therefore, oxygen is the oxidizing agent. But there is no other product is formed here, isn't it? So can you predict, okay, whether oxygen has undergone reduction or not? With the definition already we have learned. Okay, so far whatever the concept we have learned, it is not enough to understand oxygen has undergone reduction. So we need to wait until we learn further concept in the upcoming videos. For the time being, we can understand here oxygen is an oxidizing agent. It oxidizes magnesium to magnesium oxide. To understand why oxygen has undergone reduction, we need to wait to understand another concept called oxidation number or oxidation state. So till then, we wait here why it has undergone oxidation. Right now, we may not be able to answer with this concept. Okay. So now zinc plus copper oxide, copper 2 oxide gives zinc oxide plus copper. Now you should be able to recollect everything, what all the things we learned. So you take zinc, zinc takes oxygen from copper 2 oxide and becomes oxidized. Zinc reduces copper 2 oxide to copper. Okay, therefore zinc is a reducing agent. What about copper 2 oxide? It gives oxygen to zinc. It gives its oxygen to zinc and becomes reduced to copper. So copper 2 oxide oxidizes zinc. Okay, therefore it causes oxidation. Therefore copper 2 oxide is an oxidizing agent. Simple. So it is just a repetition of what we have learned in the previous slide. Hope you like this video. So please click the like button, share it with your friends, subscribe this channel for more updates, and please give a comment in YouTube comment box. Thank you very much for watching. Until we meet next time with some other topic. Bye bye.